There's more evidence of the increasing problems in the economy. House prices have fallen at their fastest rate for 25 years, down by 13%, according to the Halifax. And despite yesterday's announcement of a government rescue plan, there are warnings house prices may continue to fall substantially. More from our economics editor, Hugh Pym.
News of government aid for the banks may have stopped the rot for now and restored a little confidence to the shell-shocked markets, but the underlying problems for the economy are still out there. The housing market, for example. The Halifax said today average prices were down 13.3% over the year to September. And a key interest rate which influences mortgages went up a bit. That's the rate at which banks lend to each other, even though the official Bank of England rate was cut yesterday. People like Joe O'Connor, who's an electrician, are finding it hard work to get a mortgage because lenders are tightening the purse strings. He has a big deposit, only wants to borrow 3 times his salary, but still can't find a loan.
I'm a perfect applicant, almost. You know, my credit rating score is well into the excellent area, and yet here I am without a mortgage. You know, it makes it exceptionally difficult for first-time buyers, especially, to get onto the market.
With some buyers struggling to get mortgages, that makes life even more difficult for property sellers, already coping with the consequences of falling prices. Take this development in southeast London, for example. It was built in 2005 when the housing market was booming, but since then prices have plummeted, and selling right now is far from easy.
The properties were originally built in 2005.
A local estate agent showed me a flat which was bought for £260,000 but is now on the market for £160,000. The owner couldn't keep up with the mortgage payments and it was repossessed. There have been several others like it.
Surprised within the last sort of 3 to 6 months because the numbers have gone up dramatically. We were averaging sort of 2 or 3 a month. Now I'm averaging 2 or 3 a week at least.
The stock market takes a gloomy view of the UK and world economy's prospects. Back in August 2004, the 100-share index was below 4,300. Then it rose steadily to over 6,700 in the middle of last year. But since then it's fallen back to around 4,300 tonight. And that has implications for those pension plans linked to the stock market's value. We've heard of someone who would have got around 4,500 a year if he'd retired in July, but now he could get more like 3,500 a year. Experts say that sort of example is rare.
In the UK, the vast majority of defined contribution schemes provide some form of protection to members as they approach retirement. They gradually take money out of the stock market.
If the government plan achieves its aims, some of these problems may be addressed, but it'll be a while before we know. Hugh Pym, BBC News.
CCTV footage of the moment 11-year-old Rhys Jones was shot dead in a Liverpool car park has been shown to a jury. The court heard how Rhys was the innocent